Chelsea fans, a lot has been happening in the transfer window recently for Chelsea. It's just less than 6 days for the transfer window to finally shut down. In this period, a lot of transfers have been happening for Chelsea right now. Before we continue, make sure you hit the subscription button to get more of my exclusive content for Mr. Blues Update. Right now, good news yesterday. According to the news we heard yesterday, Nottingham Forest have submitted a £45 million deal to sign Liam Delap away from Chelsea. In fact, this deal sweet me. This is one of the best deals Chelsea have done this season for Liam Delap to move over to Nottingham Forest. Chelsea signed Liam Delap for £30 million. Now, after inconsistent season for Liam Delap, Chelsea was able to sell Liam Delap to Nottingham Forest for £45 million. Sometimes I wonder how these Chelsea business owners happen to do this. Signing Liam Delap for £30 million, and Liam Delap didn't even perform for Chelsea. Now you want to sell Liam Delap, and you want to also sell Liam Delap for £45 million, getting £15 million extra. That is a smart business for Chelsea owners. Congratulations to Chelsea owners. Now this is a good move for Liam Delap because ever since Liam Delap joined Chelsea, Liam Delap have never shown the reason why Chelsea signed him for that amount. Liam Delap have been so inconsistent, missing a lot of chances. He hardly be into any match at all. Now, this is a good news for Liam Delap to leave Chelsea to Nottingham Forest. I just pray he finds his feet at Nottingham Forest. Another good news coming out, Nicholas Jackson is now going to Aston Villa. Aston Villa have submitted a £60 million price to sign Nicholas Jackson away from Chelsea, and Nicholas Jackson have accepted to move over to Aston Villa. This is a smart business for Chelsea owners. We all know how Nicholas Jackson has been in Chelsea, but if you ask me, Nicholas Jackson is still better than Liam Delap. But right now, Chelsea have now signed Daniel Welbeck, and we have our number one striker, João Pedro, is on form right now. So it will be difficult for Nicholas Jackson to establish himself at Chelsea right now. So the best thing for Nicholas Jackson to do is for him to move over to Aston Villa. And Aston Villa right now is preparing a £60 million deal to sign Nicholas Jackson. Before this transfer window comes to an end, we shall be seeing Nicholas Jackson moving to Aston Villa. That is a good news for Nicholas Jackson. What really interests me is how this Chelsea owner is able to pull out this deal. First, it was Liam Delap for £45 million. Now, selling Nicholas Jackson for £70 million. That is about £105 million from Nicholas Jackson and Liam Delap. Chelsea owners, they are really good in business. Good one for Chelsea owners and also good one for Nicholas Jackson. At least Nicholas Jackson will have more playing time at Aston Villa compared to Chelsea. I wish Nicholas Jackson success. And according to recent information right now, Enzo Fernandez has already agreed a move to Manchester City. Manchester City right now have improved their bid. We all know that Manchester City submitted £102 million before the transfer deadline Chelsea gave to them. Chelsea was still insisting on £120 million. As Manchester City could not complete that deal, now Chelsea have increased the price to £140 million. And right now, Manchester City is interested in signing Enzo Fernandez, and they are eager to pay that £140 million to price Enzo Fernandez away from Chelsea. And right now, Enzo Fernandez have agreed to move over to Manchester City. Before this transfer window comes to an end, we shall be seeing Enzo Fernandez moving over to Manchester City. Well, I wish Enzo Fernandez success because his mind has already been made up. He don't want to play for Chelsea. We can see his body language in Chelsea games. During the last game against Fulham, the other players were applauding the fans, and we saw Enzo Fernandez walk away into the tunnel. That shows that he's not ready to play for Chelsea, and his mind is already made up. Well, I wish him success at Manchester City. We all know that Enzo Maresca has been a fan of Enzo Fernandez, and he wants to reunite with Enzo Fernandez at Manchester City. Now, Enzo Fernandez now have that opportunity of reuniting with his former manager. I wish him good success at Manchester City. Blue fans, what is your reaction of these top transfers for Chelsea? Liam Delap to Nottingham Forest, Nicolas Jackson to Aston Villa, Enzo Fernandez to Manchester City. What is your reaction on this? Let me see your opinion in the comments.